Good day, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to our first edition of Forward Monday Night Politics. What a great occasion it is. I'm looking for action, spectacular events, and goals. I mean, great politics. Anyway, let's move on to the big screen. As you can see here, you've got Forward Monday Night Football. Fantastic new technology. I'm really looking forward to using it. Today we're looking at Labour constitutional reform, local, regional assemblies and councils. So I just click there. Excellent. So, first thing to look at, well, Tony Blair's your main man really. You know, he's the bringer of change when we look at all of this, and all of this has come under Labour, governed by him. First thing we're going to look at is how he's brought about local councils to elect mayors. Okay, so we've got local councils and elected mayors. Can you read the right? Right, in 2000, the Local Government Act gave the opportunity for local councils in England and Wales to elect mayors. It's a fantastic opportunity. You know, you can see here. It was generally the case at referendums it was generally the case that and accepted that there would be referendums on whether to elect mayors in certain regions. However, many councils in fact just chose to forget referendums altogether. As you can see here, most mayors in fact are now ceremonial figures whose only real job is to chair council meetings. So anyway, we'll go back here. Excellent. So, next topic: local authorities given an option to change cabinets to a cabinet system. So, here, if I just click, yeah, right. Here we are. Well, in 2000, Parliament passed the Local Government Act. Again, we're looking at the Local Government Act. Now, this really does play a big part in what Labour's plans were locally. Anyway, to require councils to move to an executive-based system, either with a cabinet acting as an executive authority or cabinet drawn from councillors. Yes. So I mean, here you've got a picture of Liverpool Council with the Labour cabinet as they were in around about 2003. Yes. So and then we move here. Most councils are using the council leader and cabinet option, you know, as proposed. Although you know, you've got 52 smaller councils who've been able to pursue other means of government. You know, but it's really important that we accept what a great change this has been for politics under Tony Blair. Anyway, we'll just go back. Yeah, so here we are again. Tony Blair, the great man. Looking again, the next one: replace work in councils where previously divided. So, yes. The idea proposed by Tony Blair, councils to be divided into functional committees. Take up of the system has been pretty patchy, let's be honest. I mean, many councils feel that further complements the local system, you know, adds more tiers. It's not great. There's also a lack of autonomy for central government. You know, there's not much freedom for these local councils to do as they wish. You know, this really needs addressing. Many people suggest that there's a low public interest in this as well, as you can see here. Next, lack of accountability. You know, these things that are set up, they don't really have much accountability. These functional committees, these are problems that need to be addressed. But today, today we have a new government, a government led by David Cameron, whose big society is a key thing to him. Tony Blair, unfortunately, these plans would not fit with the big society, so in any case, are no longer going to fit. Anyway, if I just tap that, yeah. Next, regional assemblies to be established. So just go there again. Right. Yes.
Women playing football.
Yeah, well, women can't play football, they can't use technology, can't they? Taught this off my mum. Anyway, the idea of regional assemblies is to be established in parts of the UK, or a central feature in the Labour manifesto. Yes, so in 1997 when they came to power, it's just central to their ambition. You know, in 2000 under Local Government Act, they were going to create regional assemblies in these areas. I feel like a bit of a weatherman, sort of pointing at the map of the globe. But anyway, into the 2004. Yeah, so 2004 marked the first and the last referendum on a regional assembly, and this was in the northeast of England, was 78% rejected. You know, you can see here, so they reject the assembly. So, originally they proposed 8 regions, you know, a few more on there, but not too much, or maybe that is about 8. I'm not the best at maths. Okay, well, let's see. We've got one more left, yeah. Creating a multi-tiered government, so we'll just look at that finally. So here we are, one of Mr. Dawkins' triangles, eh? One of Mr. Dawkins' triangles. You know, what a fabulous thing they are. I think mine's a bit more straighter than his are, but anyway. Okay, the net effect of all these changes is ultimately going to be a multi-tiered government. A government where the power is spread around and not just from the top. Now, that's often a criticism of our way of government. Something that they're obviously trying to address in the Labour Party at this time. You know, some suggest that the system proposed by Tony Blair in fact created too many tiers of government, which overcomplicate things and slow things down. You know, this is not something that we want in our British politics. But finally, though I think it's important that we assess the whole of this topic as we've gone through it, and some of the Labour government's plans have not come. Although some have not come through, it's crucial to remember what a fabulous change Tony Blair has done under the government, and I think that's key. Right, so we just finally back we are to the start.
Just quickly, what's your opinion on women linesmen?
Well, you know, a great man's been sacked for not a lot, to be honest. Anyway, it's been Monday Night Politics. It's been great. Thanks for watching, viewers. I'll see you next week.